All right, I think we are live. Uh, let's just double check to make sure before we start, in case this is a wasted effort, because I'm not doing this again. Um, Here we go. Okay, we're live. All right, let me just share this out with everybody. For those who would like to join along, and we'll be ready to go. This is a one-man operation, so please bear with me while I get this done. It should not be long at all. Let's go ahead and put this on Facebook. All right, all right. All right, I think that's good. Let's just here we All right, that should be good enough. Let's go ahead and start. So basically, if you remember what the plan was, this was like 2 weeks ago, where we were taking my old desktop, which is this motherboard, RAM, CPU, and we're going to put it inside of this box. And because this is an ATX board, we needed an M-ATX motherboard. I could have sworn this fit an ATX, but I guess not. I got the wrong. Okay. Um, okay. Why is it showing that part? All right. Okay. I don't know what happened there. I don't know why that happened. I'm sorry, everybody, but we're back. I don't know where I lost you, but it says we were streaming for 3 minutes. It's lying to me. But whatever. Basically, this processor is going to go on that motherboard, and this RAM is going to go on that motherboard, and then there's a video card lying around somewhere, which is going to go in here. So let's just get to it. I'm hoping this is a cut and dry situation because I really don't want to deal with any issues. We have our motherboard screws, nicely labeled, Mobo screws, always labeled. Next up, let's go ahead and unwrap this. I still haven't unwrapped this motherboard. I got it last week. I've been putting it off because life just kind of happens, and this is being an adult, apparently. So let's go ahead. Let me get scissors. The good thing about having a really small space to live in, everything is just to reach away. So I'm going to go ahead and close that. My stream quality looks bad. I don't know why that is. It's probably because my upload speed is terrible. But I also didn't discharge myself, so hopefully we don't short circuit anything. I don't even know if you should be using bubble wrap to wrap a motherboard. It doesn't seem like the best idea. Oh god, they left the pins just out in the open like that. Oh god. Let's get rid of that. Put on this box. I'm holding it by a very delicate piece. Okay. Oh my god, they didn't even protect the pins, but nothing looks bent. Do you guys see that? They just wrapped it up and hoped for the best. And you guys don't see that because it's a blurry mess. I'm really sorry. I don't know how I can make that better. I could try plugging my phone into charge. I don't know if that'll help, but I'm gonna try it because I love you guys. All right, and before anyone says anything, yes, this is being streamed off of a phone, but you can't hate because it's the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus, not the S10. I almost slipped up there. It's the S9 Plus, which has a pretty decent camera, even by today's standards. So if anyone's complaining about the quality, well, like I said, I'm really sorry. I can't do anything about that. I'm making a huge mess in this corner. There it is. I'm glad this is off camera because it's terrible. So far, I've just been kind of speaking into nothingness. Alright. And it doesn't reach. That is my luck. Damn it. Damn it, damn it. All right, well, I've been off camera for way too long now, so we're just gonna have to continue with this crappy quality stream. It looks fine on my end, but that's what they always say. Anyways, so here is where we want to put the processor. Here's where the processor currently is. So let me zoom in on our work area. Okay, all right, okay, that actually looks a little better. So maybe if I do that. Yeah, so this is kind of the work area here. And the terrible quality. Why is that happening? Is it my laptop? That was my laptop. So, looks like it should be good for everyone else. And I do have the comments here open, but I won't be able to look at them very often. All right, so let's start here. I need to take a deep breath, calm down. We're already facing a little bit of a difficulty here. So let me just open this up, double check all the pins, because paranoia is a thing here. It looks good. It looks good. All right, so let's go ahead and put this to the side while we remove the processor from its current home. So that's going to be this one right here. Okay. This one's heavier because that's a huge processor. Is that centered? No, it's not. No, it is not. I'm actually going to zoom out a little bit. Yeah, that's good. All right, so yes, I am sitting on the floor. We're just going to kind of do it this way because space is limited. Let's go ahead, unplug the fan, or fans, I should say. And I just put this on last time. I just put this heatsink on and put new thermal paste, which I also forgot to grab before the video, but we're doing it live. Let's see here. This is probably a really stupid way to do this, but I do need to undo these nuts here. I could undo it by hand. I don't think that I should be able to do this by hand. I probably shouldn't be doing this at an angle, but hey, this is the position we've been put in. We're very professional here at Selco's Tech Spot. Oh, that is not the best thing to happen right now. We do want to reuse the motherboard in the future, so let's not damage it just yet. All right, let me move these away, the bracket. All right, we're gonna have to clean off the CPU with all the old thermal paste there. Ew. I don't know why it's ew, because it's not really nasty, it's just, it looks like stuff that could be nasty. I mean, I wouldn't want to eat it, but that's not what we're talking about, so I don't know why I mentioned it. There we go. That's good enough for now. We'll do a quick little wipe down once we transfer it over. So that's actually the hardest part. I'm glad that's over. Let's continue. Next up, we're gonna bring in the new motherboard here. I probably should bring an arm's reach away, don't I? So let's go ahead and put this motherboard. I don't know how to grab this without really improperly holding it. Like that. That works. Let's bring in the new. I don't know why I brought a third box, because now I have this white box here. So I'm just a mess. I'm just a mess. This is the beauty of doing it live. All right. So this processor that I have next to me here is going to go in here. And it you know what? Maybe I should have these facing the same orientation, so I don't have to worry about putting it in the wrong way. The lazy way of doing it. I should probably still check. But let's go ahead and remove this lever. Oh my god, open this one up as well and just from one home to another. Just make sure. This one is not marked very clearly. That's not really a good sign. Like this one here is marked clearly, but this one is not. I guess they just assume you know what you're doing. Yeah, I don't see any indication, but it should just be the same way, ideally. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could look at it all day, but the fact of the matter is, it's in. So let's go ahead and hold it down. That's not good. Oh no. Okay. There we go. All right. We are good. Let me go get my rubbing alcohol, which should be near me somewhere. Where did I put that? Did I even grab it? Maybe I didn't grab it. I thought about grabbing it. All right, so at one point in time, I thought about grabbing it, and I did, and I don't know where I put it. So here we are. Wait, it's behind my laptop. All right. So I'm gonna use a Q-tip, just kind of precisely go over everything with a little bit of rubbing alcohol. And then we're gonna wipe it down with a piece of toilet paper, because I have heard toilet paper is actually good to clean thermal paste off of processors with. I don't know where I heard that, but I heard it somewhere a long time ago, and I've been doing it ever since. No problems yet that I know of. All right, and that should be fine. Let's get the crevices, and I'll be really upset if all this work and time and effort and money went into it and this doesn't post. It was kind of sketch putting it in the new CPU slot, just because I wasn't sure if I put it in properly, but it seems to be okay. All right, done. Let me get the thermal paste. Thermal paste. Arctic Silver, and then we have, oh no, I forgot to clean this one. All right, we're gonna clean the bottom of the heatsink really quick. All right. Good enough. We don't need perfection here, we just need functionality. Okay. There's some dust around this socket, but that's fine. Next thing we're gonna do is try to put this on without damaging anything. So let's see here. We're gonna plug the fan into here. That's a chassis fan, not a CP fan. This is CP fan here, right? Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. So let's put it down like this, I suppose. Like that. Yep, that works for me. Let's do it. All right. Careful now. Careful. Okay. This is just a dry run. I think this is how we're gonna do it. But then we need to lift up the box somehow, or the motherboard somehow. We gotta lift this off. So let me go ahead and get this box back. We're gonna do a quick little transfer here. If anyone's wondering what parts these are, well, no one's wondering right now, but I'm assuming that people will watch this once it's fully on YouTube and processed. If anyone is watching this at any point in time, anywhere in the world, this motherboard is the Asus P8B75-M/CSM. I don't know what that is, the /CSM, but the -M is for micro because it's micro ATX, which is pretty much why we're here today, is because we ordered this because I did not check if this case supports ATX motherboards. So, tangent. That was a tangent. What do we do? What do I do? What do I do? You know, I don't have much of a choice here. I don't have that much room. I don't have that many boxes. We're going to do the same thing we did last time. Actually, the last time I think we used 2 boxes. Okay. Okay, here we go. So here's a box. Let's remove this. So we're going to put this here for a second. We'll work down here because that's just more comfortable for me. And I do not want to damage anything, so I'm sorry if visually it is not appealing. I should probably go back to the video to see what you can see. Yeah, because I do not have any kind of viewfinder in front of me. This is all just randomly done. Alright, so this is really, really dumb. I do not recommend anyone to ever attempt this. If you do, I will come and take your computer away, because no one that owns a computer should put it through what I'm about to put it through. And I lost the bracket. Here it is. I found the bracket. Cool. Crap, I think it was this way. Yes, it was this way. So, we're doing it like this. Right? It was like this. It was like this. Okay. 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 Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. Where's my thermal compound? All right. Just one more quick wipe down. Just put a pea-sized drop. And that's all you need. That's it. You don't want to put too much at all. That right there, more than enough. All right, so let's go ahead and get the legs in the correct places. All right, okay. We are sitting on the processor right now. Can I get this underneath? Oh crap, I got it backwards. Okay. Now we're gonna have to do this somewhat blind, because I do not know where anything is. Like, as long as I could get one of these brackets in the right, okay, that's in the right place. Everything else will kind of fall in the respective hole. I don't know. I hope. Let me get a bolt here or a nut, and then screw. Carefully, careful. Okay, I think we have one in a semi-correct position. Yes, this is good. We're in a good place here. All right, okay. I'm starting to sweat bullets because this is becoming really difficult surgery. And I'm holding it by the process or the heatsink, which I really shouldn't do. And I'm putting it on an angled piece of boxes. And I'm starting to panic, and my words aren't coming out the way I wanted to. Okay. Ooh, okay, we've secured it. Now we're gonna have to tighten it, but the hard part is essentially over. And here I am again, doing this very, very wrongly. This is basically tech support gore at its finest. If this works, it just shows the durability of computer parts these days. Simple as that. And I think that's fine right there. Ooh, heart attack almost over. Let's get back here. We're gonna have to move this old motherboard, the old, better motherboard, I would like to think. Let's bring in this motherboard that hopefully did not die in this process or is already dead, because this was bought from eBay and who knows what condition this thing is in. They said it was tested and working, but it's freaking eBay. Are we really going to take their word for it? Alright, let's plug that in. There it goes. First thing has been plugged in, and hopefully the RAM fits, because now I see that there's a fan poking through. God damn. I don't know if the RAM is going to fit. Let's take a stick out and see what happens. Oh wow, okay. I forget that this motherboard only has one side that clips in. Alright, ooh, this has never been removed since I put it in, and it's covered in dust. Okay. Will it fit? No. Maybe? Oh my god, it might fit. I can't believe it fit. Alright, and then we're just going to kind of walk down the line here. Alright, next up, root jaws, stick number 3. Goes in black slot because dual channel, and these came in the same pack, and that's how things don't break and everything works fine. I really hope everything works fine, because this hardware is still really good. This is 32 gigs of RAM we're putting in, or is it 4 gigs each? I glue is for good bitch. It doesn't say on the side. Or on this side at least. Oh no. This one just scared me a little bit. But it looks like we're in and everything is good. Starting to sweat, but that's done. Video card will put in when it's in the case. So let's go ahead and start assembling in the case. IO shield. Do not forget the IO shield. Should I center a bit? I'm gonna center it. It should be like this. And that was bound to happen. Why did it have to happen on camera? Okay, let's get this side in. Oh, this side is not in. Okay, there we go. That's in for sure. These cables up here though, a little worrisome. All right. So the good thing about this case is since it only really supports MATX, I don't have to worry about the motherboard stands because they're already on there. So let's go ahead and drop in the motherboard. Make sure everything looks good. Yes, although I think that this can be tightened a little bit. Yes. So let's go ahead and readjust because I'm scared. Okay. And we're coming in. Okay. That was a good landing. Everything good on this end? No, things don't really look 100% aligned. Okay, so we're just going to have to screw them down, and the motherboard will push against the IO shield, and everything will be in its place. And the screwdriver. Do we have a good screwdriver bit for this? Yeah, maybe not. Should I get a smaller screwdriver bit? Where's my screwdriver heads? Because you got to have the right tool for the right job. Like we're working with small screws, got to have a small Phillips head, you know? There we go. This is better. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put in one screw in its place. All right, one down. I don't know, like 7 or 8 more. I don't know, what's the standard on these things? How many do you usually put in? Can't say that I remember, and that's gonna be really hard to get to. I do not have a longer screwdriver, so hopefully this goes smoothly. Or what I can do is take off this side of the case. And put the screw in here. Like that. Well, let's stand it up a little better. Come just gonna have to go with it. Why are these screws not going in well? And these are the same screws I took out of here. Well, we're just gonna have to live with that one. Same here. These are like really difficult positions to get these screws. I use the same screws. I labeled the bag for a reason, so I don't make the mistake of using the incorrect screws. And here I am questioning myself if I'm using the right screws. Well, there's no other screws laying around, so it has to be. I was looking for a longer screwdriver. I don't have one. I do not have one. That has to go on the shopping list. Yeah, all these screws are being a pain in the ass. Like, that's not even screwing in. This isn't right. Something ain't right here. Alright, well, is it not aligned or something? Because it looks totally aligned from my angle. Ugh, let's not break something now. Well, I mean, I'm just gonna have to kind of deal with it at some point, right? I can't be here screwing all night, screwing around. I mean, it feels like it's being held down, so that's what's important here. And I'm really sweating here. Let's go. Not too many more left. I really hope these are the right screws, otherwise I messed up the mounts. The little standoffs in here. No, this one actually went in pretty well. How I imagine the rest should have gone in. All screws should look up to you. You know what? Now that I think about it, these came from my other case. Oh God, these came from the other case. But I mean, they're motherboard screws. Aren't those standardized? I feel like they are. Yeah, like this one works very well. I think the other ones just weren't aligned properly. Is there any other ones? No, that's good. That is good. I'm sorry if you guys are seeing the back of my head, but sometimes, well, that's just kind of what happens. These crazy angles that I have to get into. All right, that's good enough. That's good enough. Maybe not. Are we good? I think we're good now. Okay, that's really good enough. Let's put in the video card. All right, let's go ahead and remove this. I think it's a dual socket, so we're gonna have to put this in here. I'll just hold the screw. Where did I put the screw? I'll just hold the freaking screw. I wasn't holding the screw. The screw was still on. I'm starting to lose it. All right, put the video card in. Now we're going to be rocking with the Radeon HD. Wait a minute, this isn't the right one. This is the old one. I believe it's the 290X. It should be in here. Yep, here it is. All right, so yeah, we're rocking with the R9 290X, which looks very similar to the video card I updated or upgraded to recently. Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted to hear. Oh no. This is making the motherboard of the graphics processor bend a little bit. Shit. Oh, I just cussed on a YouTube video. There it goes. Demonetized. Well, hopefully that doesn't do too much damage to... what am I saying? Am I really going to leave that there? It is touching it, but ever so slightly. If anything, it's kind of like additional support. Yeah, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it and hope for the best. It should at least work long enough for us to figure out if this was worth our efforts. Let's go ahead and put this. Okay. Stop rolling around now. All right. And the second screw. Make sure it's nice and stable in here. And I think we're just about ready to test if it posts. And go ahead and put your bets in because I'm going to bring the monitor. Okay. I'm hoping, really hoping that this somehow works miraculously. Because it just went through a lot of abuse right now. Doesn't seem like it, but for PC components, that was a lot of abuse. So I'm just gonna leave it as is here. Let's just flip it around so I have better access to the I/O. Move stuff around here, and let me go get the cables. All right, so we have HDMI, and I should probably bring a VGA cable or DVI just in case the video card isn't working. Oh wait, I forgot to plug stuff in onto the motherboard. Getting way too ahead of myself here. Yeah, we should probably figure out if we even have enough. Oh no. Do I have enough? PCIe cables? I have one here. Oh no, I do. I do. There we go. That scared me. But they're right here. So let's go ahead and plug those in. These are always satisfying to plug in. All right, here's PCI Express. Here's a SATA. Here's the USB. Oh, this is USB 3.0 to 2.0. But I think we have 3.0 headers, don't we? Is that it? Yeah, we do have USB 3.0 headers, so we don't even need that anymore. And here's the front I/O. Oh crap. I'm gonna have to take a complete guess at that. No, it's labeled, so there's that. Anything else? CPU. Either one of these, I guess. They both say CPU on it. Maybe I should do this one because it's just easier. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta go for the easier one. So CPU is plugged in. Motherboard. The motherboard I'm never really sure about because you don't really hear a click. It just kind of sits in there. I guess unless you have a super sturdy motherboard socket. And then here is USB 3.0. Back in action. You're on break with your low data throughput. Look at you now. Where's your OEM now? Come on. We're so close to that socket. I know we can make it happen. It's just, this is the downside of micro ATX. Keyword micro, everything's freaking smaller. You know what? Let's move on to the front IO. Or front buttons, the panel, the front panel stuff. And I think I only have, I don't only have one drive. I have an SSD. And where's the hard disk? Oh, this is what? Okay, well there's that. Where's the SSD then? SSD comes through this way. Oh, okay, here it is. SSD is here. Just gonna come through here. through this way. And we're gonna probably just plug into that right there. I don't know why I chose that one, because it's kind of far. We should probably do this one. It's really close to the fans, which I don't like, and it goes under the GPU, but it works. This is the front panel stuff. So let's see what we got here. Reset switch, HDD LED, power switch, PLED plus. Why do they do it this way? Why can't they just make a standard? Everything on the motherboard is standardized, and then you got this kind of crap. I don't even know what is on the top there, because the top is all just components. There's nothing. Oh wait, is there something written there? Let me get the flashlight. There it is. It is labeled in tiny label. Okay, so power is top right. LED is on the left. HDD on the bottom. Reset on the bottom. Okay. There's that. You know what? I'm going to start on the left side, because the left side is the PLED, which I cannot see any of. Like, which one is positive? Which one is negative? I'm going to guess the left, because the HDD positive is left, so why would they put it on a different one, I guess? That's my logic. And then we have HD under that. We got this. Come on, guys. Keep it together. I wish I did have a speaker, which I do have somewhere, because in case I get error codes, I want it to beep like crazy, so I know I really screwed up and I can start panicking. I mean, how are you going to panic if you don't get the beep sounds? It's like, you know, rule number one: when things go bad, you get sirens, beeps, mom yells at you or something. All right, there we go. That's done. And then this is my boot drive, so this is important. Actually, no, this is not my boot drive. My boot drive is that one. That's this one. Okay, and I guess this is last but not least, USB 3.0. We got this. It's gonna happen. There it is. It's in. Wow. I wish they would put a clip on that one, because that one really needs it with this thick cable here. I could see that getting disconnected. Okay. All right. I think we're looking good. I didn't do the front panel audio, but honestly, I'm probably not going to even use it. But it looks like I already routed the wire, so we might as well. Which one is the audio? I'm guessing this is USB. This is the speaker, so audio has to be this corner one. All right. Now we're ready for testing. So I need one more cable for the computer. Okay, moment of truth. We're here. We made it. So let's go ahead. And is that long enough? No. So let's do this other one that I have. Bring it in. Alright. And then monitor will be right next to me here. Let's plug this in. And I'm just manhandling the monitor because it's actually kind of a crap monitor. Alright. HDMI. Do we have people watching? We do. We have someone watching. Hi, someone. I can't see the comments right now. Obviously, my hands are kind of full here. I'm sorry, but I really appreciate your viewership. Thanks for coming to Sokka's Tech Spot. That could possibly be my girlfriend who's just being there for moral support, if it is. Thanks for watching. I love you. Alright, is the monitor working? The monitor is working. Let's plug in HDMI. Okay. And should I just bust out the keyboard so I can at least fiddle around with stuff? Yeah. My neighbors downstairs probably hate me by now, but they haven't been up for a while to yell at me, so I think we're okay. We're still on speaking terms. Alright. Okay, so you guys, let me adjust the camera so you can see what I'm seeing here. And please disregard the crazy mess. It's all for computers and projects alike. Okay, so there you go. You get to see a view of some of the mess we got going on. Here's the monitor. Okay, and hopefully there's no smoke when I hit this button. Ooh, the switch was already on. We had spin for a quick minute. Okay. All right. Fans are going. Except for that one, because I forgot to plug it in. But the ones that are plugged in are going. Oh, something's going on. Do you guys see that? Do you see that? We're posting. New CPU installed. F1. Oh, we're in the BIOS. Everyone, we are in the BIOS. Whoever's viewing, you were here when it happened. CPU temps 71.6 degrees Fahrenheit, 22 Celsius. Motherboard itself is already 70 degrees, 69.8 to be specific. That's Fahrenheit, 21 Celsius. Are we detecting all the RAM? Yes, all 16 gigs of RAM, DDR3, 1333 megahertz. So we are good to go. We are good to go. Let's boot up. I wonder if I could overclock on this motherboard. Okay. Okay. CPU fan, only one of them is going. That's interesting. Oh no, it's stuck. This fan is stuck. Oh crap. I gotta turn this off. How'd that fan get stuck? Well, we're booting into Windows. So I'm going to shut down and see why this fan is stuck. Alright, we're going to have to reconfigure Windows, potentially reinstall Windows, but it looks like it's doing something. Getting devices ready, so... Why is this one... I feel like maybe I over-tightened this. Where's my screwdriver? We're going to do this while the computer is on. This is genius. No, I don't feel confident at all doing this. Oh, this is fun. Okay. Working on updates. Of course, it's Windows. What is going on here? Huh. Well, come on. Let's make a snappy. Well, basically, this project is essentially done because this is the end goal here. So I'm very happy that I had someone to join me on this wonderful process. It's been a long time coming. I'm gonna fix this fan. Probably over tighten the screws holding it down. But that is pretty much it. This was a successful PC transplant. So everything that was in my old desktop is now in this desktop. Well, only thing that is not mine or was not originally mine was the motherboard. But it seems like I got lucky. I got a good eBay seller. This thing seems functional so far. Once I'm fully into Windows, I'll be satisfied. But we're working on updates here. 25%. I won't put you through the misery. I appreciate everyone supporting me through this venture. Whoever was following along, we're finally done and it looks successful. You will find out if this failed miserably if I post an updated video. But there you have it. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. Please go ahead and like the video. If you enjoyed this project, leave a comment about it or any project that you're doing that's similar. Start a conversation. And you can also follow me on Instagram and check out my Facebook page, which honestly I don't really maintain. You're better off just checking me out on Instagram. I like to post a lot of tech and game stuff. So check me out over there. I'll see you guys on the next video. Stay tuned. See you later. Bye.